Welcome to Kunzy Podcast English, the place where every story helps you not only master English, but unlock a better version of yourself. Today, I'm going to tell you a truth most people avoid. Your brain is aging faster than your body, not because of time, but because of how you live. That's right. It's not your age, but your daily choices that silently drain your brain's energy, slow your thinking, and cloud your focus. Have you ever found yourself forgetting something important? Opened the fridge and just stood there, confused about what you wanted? Or maybe after a few hours of work, your mind feels foggy, distracted, and tired? That's no coincidence. It's your brain sounding the alarm, telling you it's aging too fast. And if you don't change today, the damage will only grow. But here's the good news. You can reverse it. Let me ask you this. Honestly, do you want to have the memory and mental sharpness of a 30-year-old when you're 70? Do you want to stay sharp, make clear decisions, be the master of conversations, and never become a burden to those you love? This isn't wishful thinking. It's a real possibility if you start living smarter today. What you need isn't a miracle pill. It's not supplements or some secret brain booster. What your brain truly needs are the right daily habits. The brain doesn't need saving once it breaks. It needs consistent nurturing before that happens. And the truth is, most people don't understand this at all. That's why you need to watch this entire episode, because I'm about to reveal 16 powerful habits to keep your brain young, strong, and razor sharp, no matter your age. These aren't the usual boring tips you see everywhere. Every habit I share is backed by science, personal experience, and best of all, they're things you can start doing today. No cost, no complex process, just your will to change. Imagine waking up every morning with a clear, energized mind. No more brain fog, no more forgetfulness. You can read for hours without fatigue, learn a new language faster, and make smarter decisions. You feel confident, communicate with ease, and connect deeply with others. And most importantly, you take charge of your life, with your brain as your most powerful ally, not your biggest weakness. The secret lies in your lifestyle. The small things you repeat daily are what rewire your brain. The longer you wait, the more you lose. But the sooner you act, the more you'll rejuvenate your mind and your life. This podcast isn't just information. It's a wake-up call. It's your roadmap from being forgetful and drained to becoming focused, vibrant, and alive again. If you're ready for a change, this is where it begins. Art 2, 16 habits to keep your brain young. 1, get enough sleep. Without sleep, your brain self-destructs. If you think sacrificing a few hours of sleep to work harder is a sign of dedication, think again. Sleep is the brain's self-cleansing process. During deep sleep, your brain clears out toxins, neurotoxic waste that accumulates throughout the day. Sleep deprivation doesn't just leave you tired. It erodes your memory, weakens emotional regulation, and clouds your decision-making. Simply put, if you don't sleep enough, your brain doesn't heal, and you're slowly hurting yourself every night. 2, drink enough water. A dehydrated brain is a chaotic one. Your brain is composed of 75% water. When you don't drink enough, your mental clarity dries up. Dehydration impairs focus, weakens short-term memory, and makes you irritable and anxious. Imagine your brain as a stream. Without water, it stops flowing and becomes murky. Drinking enough water is the simplest way to keep your thoughts fluid and your mind calm. 3, exercise. Oxygen to the brain, wisdom unleashed. Exercise isn't just for your muscles, it's brain fuel. When you move, oxygen-rich blood floods your brain, nourishing every neuron. This triggers the growth of new brain cells, improves memory, and boosts your learning capacity. People who exercise regularly are less likely to suffer from Alzheimer's and tend to think more clearly and creatively. Number 4, eat healthy. Your brain reflects your plate. You are what you eat, and so is your brain. A diet rich in leafy greens, fatty fish, nuts, and fruits doesn't just nourish the body, it shields the brain from aging. These foods reduce inflammation, enhance neural function, and keep your neurons firing with flexibility and strength. But 5, learn something new daily. Use it or lose it. Every new skill you acquire is like a workout for your brain. When you challenge yourself with unfamiliar tasks, your brain forms new connections, fueling creativity and strengthening memory. The more you learn, the younger your brain stays. It's a law of growth. 6, read books. Books are brain vitamins. Every book is a doorway to another world. When you read, you absorb knowledge while sharpening memory, critical thinking, and imagination. Regular readers tend to think deeper, focus longer, and empathize more profoundly. 7, brain games. The brain needs training like a muscle. While many see games as mere entertainment, intellectual games like Sudoku, chess, and logic puzzles act as gyms for your brain. These games keep your mind sharp, improve your processing speed, and enhance decision-making abilities. The brain, just like a muscle, deteriorates when left unused. By engaging in challenging puzzles, you force your brain to reason, analyze, and adapt, skills that are crucial for everyday life. And the best part? Just 15 to 20 minutes of brain games daily is enough to give your brain a healthy workout. 8, social interaction. Loneliness shrinks the brain. Humans are social beings, and connection doesn't just warm the heart, it protects your brain. Conversations, sharing, and even healthy debates keep your brain active, stimulate memory regions, and release oxytocin to calm your mood. On the flip side, prolonged loneliness is a silent killer that increases your risk of Alzheimer's and depression. When you maintain quality relationships, your brain is nourished by positive emotions and empathy, 2 powerful tools for long-term mental well-being. Number 9, meditation. Turn off anxiety, turn on awareness. In a world full of noise and pressure, meditation is the reset button for your mind. It not only soothes the nervous system, but also increases gray matter in areas related to memory, focus, and cognition. Just a few minutes of daily meditation helps you build emotional control, reduce stress, and restore mental energy. Meditation doesn't need to be complicated. Simply pause, breathe deeply, and listen to yourself. That alone can breathe life back into your brain. 10, listening to music. Melodies restore the mind. Music isn't just entertainment. It's a form of healing. Your favorite melodies can activate creative regions, enhance memory, and balance emotions. Especially classical music, nature-based background sounds, or 432 Hz frequencies can improve your focus and quickly reduce stress. When you immerse yourself in music, you're allowing your brain to relax, reset, and recharge, vital for surviving high-pressure days. 11, connecting with nature. Every step is therapy for the brain. Nature holds a silent power to heal. A walk in the woods, watching the sunset, or simply breathing under a tree can rejuvenate the brain. Studies show that exposure to nature lowers cortisol levels, the stress hormone, enhances mood, and improves attention. Each step on the grass, each bird song reconnects you with your most primal self, the place where your brain finds peace. 12. Handwriting activates the brain's deeper layers. In a digital age, handwriting may seem outdated, but it's a powerful tool for deep thinking. When you write by hand, your brain processes information more thoroughly, boosting memory and comprehension. Whether it's journaling, note-taking, or simply jotting down thoughts, it stimulates the hippocampus, the memory center. More importantly, handwriting allows you to connect with yourself more honestly and slowly. 13. Avoid multitasking. Multitasking equals multi-damage. Doing many things at once may seem productive, but it actually overwhelms the brain. Each time you switch tasks, you slow down processing and weaken short-term memory. Instead of multitasking, try single-tasking focus fully on one thing at a time. This not only boosts efficiency, but also helps you experience each moment with more depth and clarity. 14. Tidy living space. Environment reflects the mind. A clean room reflects a clear mind. When you organize your space, you also organize your thoughts and emotions. A tidy, calm environment reduces distraction, boosts focus, and eases stress. On the other hand, prolonged clutter increases feelings of overwhelm and loss of control. Start by cleaning just one drawer. You're clearing both the outside and the inside. 15. Always have goals. Goals are brain fuel. Clear goals are like maps guiding the brain. When you set goals, big or small, your brain activates regions linked to motivation, planning, and memory. Goals propel you forward, help you stay strong in tough times, and encourage learning. Without them, the brain falls into vagueness and stagnation. With goals comes light, energy that keeps your mind innovating and growing. 16. Gratitude. Positive emotions revive the brain. Gratitude is more than a feeling. It's a powerful medicine for the brain. When you practice gratitude, you activate the dopamine centers, the joy and happiness hormones. This reduces anxiety, enhances connection, and keeps your mind clear and optimistic. Write down 3 things you're grateful for each day, even small ones, and watch your brain light up from within. Part 3. Closing. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to have a sky-high IQ or be born with a gifted brain. What you truly need is how you choose to live each day. In today's world, millions of people are silently losing their mental power, not because they're getting older, but because they're living the wrong way. They drown their minds in stress, let technology hijack their focus, and destroy their brain's vitality with habits that seem harmless. They forget that the brain, too, needs to be loved, cared for, and trained, just like your body. And now, after walking together through the 16 brain-boosting habits, do you feel something awaken inside you? Are you wondering, how long have I been neglecting my brain? Or maybe you feel a new wave of motivation rushing in, a desire to begin again, to take control starting from this very moment. If that's the case, then you're on the right path, because awareness is always the first step to transformation. Let's go back to the main message of today's podcast. Keep your brain young, sharp, and alive, regardless of age. Your age is not a number on paper. It's how you treat yourself, how you feed your mind, how you choose the small habits that shape your everyday. A deep night's sleep, a glass of water in the morning, a short walk, a single page of a good book. These might seem simple, but they are the building blocks of a brain that stays forever young. And if you're asking yourself, can I really do this? The answer is yes, you can. No one starts perfect, but everyone can start. You don't have to change everything overnight. Just pick one habit today and stay consistent. You'll be amazed at the change it brings. So if you found this episode valuable, hit like, share, and subscribe to Kunzy Podcast English. This channel is here to walk with you on your journey of mental renewal, deep living, and daily learning. You are not alone. Every like, every subscribe is a step forward together. Not just for you, but for a community that is striving to think clearer, live better, and care for themselves with intention. If there's any habit from today's 16 that you're already doing, drop it in the comments. Or if there's one habit you want to start from today, write it down. When you put your intentions into words, you're already bringing them to life. And finally, thank you for staying until the very end. Your brain deserves to be honored. And you deserve a life that's mindful, fulfilling, and full of clarity. See you again in the next episode of Kunzy Podcast English, where we build a sustainable life.